sewing friends, and welcome to another episode of Sequin Girly Creates. This week's episode is a traditional Sunday sews where I'll give you sewing catch up, plans, things I've been up to, and just a bit of a life update. I always do those on a Sunday, and in the middle of the week, normally on a Wednesday, you will find I do a different vlog. It might be something like the sewing secrets, or if there's a sewing community tag going around, such as Sewing Machine Essentials or Sewing This or That, I always pop those on a Wednesday. So generally you will get 2 vlogs a week from me, apart from when it's the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge. And the reveal is coming up on the 30th of August. It will be the reveal of Challenge 2, which was the Refashion Challenge, and also the reveal of the next challenge, which is Challenge 3, the final challenge. So watch out, that's an extra vlog that will come next week, or this week, depending on whether you believe Sunday is the start of the week. And then there'll be my usual Wednesday vlog as well. I would like to start this week with thanking the lovely people who left comments on my community tab. Last Wednesday's vlog I had pre-recorded because we went away last week, and I was feeling all pleased with myself that I'd pre-recorded it. It was all up and ready to go on Wednesday, and it was my Make 9 Part 2. For some reason the other day I watched it, I can't remember why, and I realised that the images that I normally put in when I say here's an image were completely out of sync, and some of them were missing. So I'm really sorry. So I posted a little message on my community tab just to let everyone know that I realised it hadn't quite worked. And behind the scenes there are a few things going on at the moment which I don't really want to talk about, but they are, and I'd been a bit smug and thought I'd been organised, but I think the mismatch of what happened in that vlog is a reflection of the fact that I'm juggling a lot at the moment. Thank you to the lovely people who let me know that it's okay that my vlog wasn't perfect. I always have high standards of myself, and I do it with everything, and it was very kind that people said it's okay, don't worry, because I was being pretty hard about myself. I was disappointed that it wasn't at the standard I expect it to be. So thank you very much for the virtual hugs that were sent to me. Hopefully in the next few weeks things might start to settle down a bit, but sewing and being here with you doesn't add to the stress. It keeps me grounded, and doing things like the sewing and connecting with you with my hobby is a very grounding thing for me. But at the same time, I think sometimes we make mistakes when we're doing things and trying to be efficient, because that's just the reality, and I'm so grateful that you all understand out there. Let's go next to what I'm wearing. So I will put a full picture in and I will make sure it works properly this time. This is my 3rd Seasons of East Summer in New York dress, and this one is a jersey fabric. I bought this from Becky Lane Studios, who I'll link below. I believe it's a Tilly and the Buttons jersey. You can see here I've done horizontal and vertical to play with it, and I'll do a little twirl video and everything for you. Because I made it from jersey, I took some off the sides to allow for negative ease, and obviously you didn't need to put a zip in, so you didn't need that large seam allowance there for that. I also at the back, because normally you put gathering stitches, what I did was pinned it in lots of places so that I stretched the skirt to fit the back, so that when it's then pinged back to the skirt size it gathered the top in. I could have done box pleats if not, but I didn't want to. I wanted to try it this way. And I'm probably not going to hem the side splits because this jersey has like a natural roll to the edge. I'm going to do a full video, one of my Wednesday ones, all about the Seasons of East Summer in New York dress, with tips and thoughts and so on. I've just realised it's really dark in here, isn't it? This is what I'm thinking about. I'm going to need to get a light. It is still daylight outside, but it is super dark. Let me just go and get my tiny light. Hang on. Next thing to say is I'm very excited that next weekend is my first Southern Sewcial. It is full, as is the 30th of September, but I will later on open bookings for November and December. So if you do want to know and do want to have the most up-to-date information, make sure you email me at southernsewcial, SEWCIAL, @gmail.com. I'll put it below as well so that I email you when things are opening. Right, let's get on with the sewing content because it's been a bit of a time and I'm probably going to rejig all of that, and let's just get on with some sewing content. Things I've been sewing this week. Firstly, I can't show you the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge stuff, but that will be coming soon, but I have been busy on that this week. Secondly, I've been doing a product testing for someone. Can't show you that yet. Will soon. Thirdly, we've been away and I filmed a vlog of that for you. So that will be coming soon. So I haven't got so much sewing this week, but there's lots coming. However, I have sewn a pair of shorts. They're not for me. I had a request from the teenager who very kindly lets me use her room to film. A lovely viewer last week spotted that random soft toys were appearing, and there's one there. This isn't my room, and yes, they vary because I borrowed the chair in her room to film. But she requested some sport shorts with the white piping on, so I used the Friday Pattern Company sport shorts pattern, which you can pay as you can afford for. And when it first came out it was free, but now it's pay what you can afford. I printed it out and stuck the PDF together. I really hate doing that because I'm just not the world's most accurate person, which I know is strange coming from a sewer, but I did it and she chose some plain fabric. She loves a plain, and here they are. This is white bias binding that I already had, which I've done on the pockets, and then you do it down the side and both sides so it overlaps. Elasticated waist, and then that side. The bias binding is a bit of a heavier fabric than the purple, but I love the contrast. I absolutely hate putting on this thin bias binding. The amount of bits where I had to re-pick and re-stitch because it had not caught the fabric underneath, even though I'd really carefully stitched it up, fixed it with clips and pins. But don't we just do things when we sew for others that we wouldn't bother with ourselves? I would like to show you though, I'm still using my variegated overlocker thread, and I love the way it looks against things like that. I think there's joy on the inside, but I did it. I like the pattern. I am 80% happy with them, I would say. She's really happy with them. Just got all the threads to snip off. So there we go. I finished my pair of shorts that were on my summer sewing plans, apart from just hemming at the bottom. Probably recognise the fabric. It's leftover piece from the patina blouse hack dress that I made. So there we go. And then this dress, which I shared a while ago, I have now put in the invisible zip. Had to do an unpick because I twisted the zip too many times, but I've got a confession. I love sewing invisible zips. I can't believe I was ever going to say that. If you've seen any of my earlier vlogs, I'd show you patterns that I want to sew and keep going, auto zip, and now I'm going, I love invisible zips. My advice, if you've never done an invisible zip, is have a look at Rach. I'll put her thing below. She did an invisible zip tutorial. I didn't 100% use what she said because I used the Seasons of Ease pattern, and their instructions were so clear in the Summer in New York dress. But Rach had an excellent tip about making sure you matched up the seam if you've got a waistband seam. So I'll put her link below because it's a great tip. This is now my third invisible zip, and I think you will agree it is invisible unless I pull the fabric, and it works beautifully. This fabric's slippy, so it's hard to pick up. Da-da-da-da. I'm really happy with the colour I chose as well because it works perfectly with the fabric. And I'm going to put a picture in of it here because I've put one sleeve on. I don't know whether it's a sleeve or no sleeve dress, so have a look, let me know your thoughts, because I don't want to go any further until I'm 100% happy about whether I put a sleeve in, and then I've just got the neck facing to do and it's done. Looking forward to wearing that as we get into autumn. Just looking on the floor to see what else I've brought in to show you. I found a couple of patterns in a charity shop in my local town the other day. This one is an easy knit. It's New Look 6597, and it's got two panels, I think front and back, or just back maybe. It's showing a panel at the back. I can't see it at the front, maybe it's just a panel at the back. Short sleeve, no sleeve or long sleeve. And what does it say? Suggested for knits only, single knit, stretch velvet. Oh, imagine a stretch velvet dress in that. That'd be a great Christmas dress, wouldn't it? Thread and some wide clear elastic. I wonder where I'm putting that. But I just thought it was nice to have that sort of fit and flare, as I like to call it. It says it's easy. And then the other one I got was Simplicity 8888, and it says at the top, pattern hacking. Now you know me, I love to hack a pattern, so to be given that in a pattern is a great challenge. It says, we provide the basics, you create the possibilities. It's easy to design, build and customise your look with our pattern hacking pieces and templates. Have a look there at that sleeve there, look. Pretty interesting. I'm just opening up the instructions for you. So what have we got then? So we've got front options. Ooh, like the look of this. Okay. So what have we got then? Pattern hacking. There's even more. Okay. I've never seen this in one of these. It says making thin and silky fabrics work for you. There's a whole load of tips there. And then we've got how to apply pockets. We've got make your pattern work for you. With a bit of creative pattern hacking, you can create fresh new looks every time. We supply you with the basic tools to unlock endless possibilities. Each pattern piece provided is completely customisable, no matter your style or sewing level. We supply the basic pattern, you inspire and create the look. Let's get hacking. So there's notes all the way through here. Applying side pockets to your dress is optional. Then we've got note here, stitch the invisible zipper. There's more tips here. Hacking tip. All designs show an invisible zipper. This means you'll not see any stitching lines. Before installing, iron the zip to help it lay flat. This might be one of the best big four I've ever seen. It's got a tip here for a loop and button, a lapel option, a hack for a cap sleeve, different types of hem, neck edging, how to put an exposed zipper in. Wow, I've never seen. Let me know if you've seen or used any of these patterns before. There it is. So it's K8888, and Liz has sewn a dress recently, the baker that sews, that had a panel down the front and lots of sections down the side. And look at this. This has got a panel down the middle and then bits down the side as well. What a find in the charity shop. This is what I love about charity shops, is you find something that you may never have seen before, that you stumble across. Oh yeah, so you can do lapels, You can do a flutter sleeve, a dual neck and cap sleeve. Well, that's just pretty exciting because I love a bit of hacking. Oh, it's raining again, what a surprise. And so there we go. So that was a £3 superb find from a charity shop. Now the next thing I want to show you is a sewing project, but a bit different. So this is, sorry it's full of stuff, a summer bag that I use. I bought it years ago in Marks and Spencer's and I love it because it just feels sort of summery. I never use it in the winter, and it has this really nice handle or strap, but look at the back of it this year. It's the first time it's done it, and I'm not getting rid of this bag because of that. There is a little bit of wear like around the edges down here, but nothing horrendous, and the rest of it is in perfectly great shape. So I'm going to use my sewing skills to either put a new back on here, or take this off and reuse this, or create a new handle. And I've looked at the handle and the way it's attached, but I'm going to do that. If you've got any tips or ideas, do let me know. But I want to replace and replenish the handle. There is no reason not to keep and continue using this bag for at least another couple of years. If you've seen any of my other vlogs, you will know I'm very keen to reduce, reuse, recycle, keep things in the sort of use of their life for as long as possible, and that handle is a really good example of not just binning it because the back of the handle is peeling off. I want to create soon, and so I'm looking down, I made a couple of notes, an autumn plans video. I got lots of great feedback when I did the summer plans with a big hanging rail, so I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to look at what I've already got and then look at my plans and what the gaps are, because I want to keep being a conscious sewer and sewing to fill the gaps in my wardrobe. So I think that is the best way to do that. I would be curious if you would like a vlog I was thinking of doing, which is my summer wardrobe, what I made and had versus what I wore, because just because I have it doesn't mean I wear it. And if I'm going to be a really conscious sewer and a conscious wearer of clothes, then I need to really ask the question, did I wear it, was it right? And so I would like to do one of those, and I'd be interested if you'd like that. Somebody suggested to me that they would like me to do a video showing how I put different fabrics together. So if you saw my Make 9 update part 2, I had a gingham and pink dress that I made with the two fabrics, and I like to fabric combine, and someone said that they'd really like me to show how I do the thinking. So do let me know if you'd be interested in that as well. And next week, what's on my plans? I've been really good the last day, and I've been hemming and putting labels in all of those projects that I finish and don't do the twiddly bits. Coming up is Marlowe cardigans with the applique, which I need to test, and I think I've probably done enough summer in New York dresses now, so I'm going to just review any summer plans I had that I want to do before the summer runs out, and do my last Make 9 dress pattern fabric, and then really start to review, think and plan forward for autumn. And I think that's it for this week. Once again, thank you to everyone for your support, and next week I'll be able to tell you about my sewing social. And also please do go and have a look at In Agatha's Cottage, because she is my small channel shout out for this week. Christine and I are still keeping going with making sure that you can find the small channels and the different people, and In Agatha's Cottage, she's got well under 2,000 subscribers, which is sort of our benchmark, but lots of videos to watch, and she is a lovely, kind person. So please go over and have a good look, give her a subscribe, give her some thumbs up, And also let me know your thoughts on whether you'd like to see a video about how I put together different fabrics as well. I hope you've had a good week. Thank you for being there as my sewing friends. Keep commenting, it is my favourite thing of everything. And last of all, if you want to see more live pics of what's happening, head over to Instagram where I am Sequin Girly and follow me there too. See you soon, and please don't forget, if you don't already, subscribe and like. I'll see you soon. Bye.